Morning, everyone. Just working on old Betty White here. Got to do an oil change. I don't know how many of you guys got old cars, but I think sometimes with the modern cars we forget how to maintain them. My wife's car, I've changed the spark plugs 3 times in 100,000 miles. These old cars, they take a little more work, but they're worth it. I don't know, you guys cover your cars up. Whenever I take the cover off, I was just stored in the trunk. That way I never lose it. It stays clean. So today, oops, wrong keys. So today we'll be doing a little oil change on Betty as we head down to the car show by lake. But I'm a little lazy to be driving her up on ramps. So we're just going to jack it up, put it on ramps today, make it nice and simple. Most of the oil staying in the car. Go. Now, how many of you guys maintain your own cars? But this old girl's been having a little bit of a problem. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but this is actually oil coming out of this breather. And you know, switched, actually this isn't the breather. This actually goes into the back of the carb. I switched that out with the breather back here one time, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. Oil seems to just keep coming out of here. You can see it, a little bit of oil right there. I don't really know what the deal is. I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with this, but no, it's not well. Whoops, that's a bummer. It's just got a grommet. But that sucked. Well, I wish that wouldn't have happened. Huh. Maybe that's part of the problem right there. Maybe that's what's leaking. Well, something else to work on. Oh boy. Never used a catch can on this. I could. Let's see. A little oil, not really back there. Seems to only happen on this side for some reason. So I don't really know what's going on there. Definitely gonna have to get my little covers on. But at any rate, we're going to be pulling oil out of this thing, putting some new oil in it. Ew. Was that part of a dragonfly? Ew. My radiator's killing a bunch of stuff. Not sure what kind of oil you guys put on your rigs, but today I'm going to be putting in 10W30 for the old small block Chevy. It's got 327. We'll see how that goes. Napa Gold oil filter. Nothing too crazy. I usually end up changing the oil on this thing about once a year. And I mean, we only put like maybe a couple thousand, 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it. Grab my, oh man, I gotta dump my oil. I don't know how many of you guys do oil changes on your own rigs, but the biggest pain in the butt part about it is getting rid of the oil. Oh man, I have to come over here with my hands. This shop I actually built myself. I actually built this shop myself. I think I did it over 3 years. It's actually a barn. I'll show you guys the outside of it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's actually a barn. But I built it myself over about 3 years. Just kind of as I got money. It didn't cost, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I guess it didn't cost that much to build. But it was pretty nice. Motion Racing Works. Their valve covers and breathers are a completely different design. I'll have to look that out, or check that out. Motion Race Works. I definitely am gonna have to check that out. Yeah, the only downside to changing your own oil is dealing with the oil. Most of the O'Reillys around here will take 5 gallons a day, but I'm too lazy to go there every freaking day or every time I change the oil. So I end up just storing it in these buckets and taking them down when I get a moment. But I'm just about out of bucket space. I did an oil change on my wife's car the other day. So we just pour this in there like that, free up a little space. It's not too bad typically. You know, this thing takes like 5-6 quarts. My other rigs take 5-6 quarts. My truck, I have a diesel, it takes 3 gallons. So that's the one that's a pain in the butt. But the rest of these, it's not too big a deal to change the oil. The oil changes, one of the reasons I do them myself is, well, I like looking at my rig, looking at the underside of it and seeing, you know, what's going on, trying to look for leaks and problems. keep an eye on things. And the other reason is the cost. I mean, oil's not cheap to begin with, but it's pretty much, I save $100 every time I change the oil myself. That's pretty much what it ends up being. So I prefer to learn about my rig and be able to save a little bit of money. The dollar I save on an oil change is a little, some more go fast parts I get to buy. So I really like doing my own oil changes. Do you ever pull a sneak? Yeah. No. That's disgusting. There's my catch. Thanks for the comments on the 56. She's a good old girl. She's been a good family cruiser for us, that's for sure. Really enjoyed driving around with her. She runs pretty good. I think the motor's a little more tight than I initially thought when I first bought it. Let's see here. Let's pull the oil plug out. I'm gonna put this over here. Put all my stuff on it. I don't know how many of you guys do your own oil changes, but gloves. Just make it easier to stay clean is all. Not that I'm gonna stay super clean. When you guys change your oil, if you ever look at your plugs here, but I always try to look at the end of the plug and see if I got any, I don't got any debris on this one, so she's not chewing up metal. That's a good sign. There we go. Let the oil drain out of that bad boy. Show you guys the underside here. I'm gonna grab my light. Got quite a bit of oil leaking under here. Everything's pretty wet. I'm pretty sure I know where it's coming from. It's just not an easy thing to deal with or take care of. I'll have to see if I can show you guys what's going on. When I look at the front of my motor, let's see here, I have to sit there. There we go. When I look at the front of my motor, I'm pretty sure I'm leaking right here, where the china wall meets the intake. That's where most of the oil seems to stem from. In this area, all along here. I'm pretty sure I need to, I probably didn't seal that up good enough. I don't know if you guys can see in there, but I think I got a little leak right here, which kind of odd spot to have a leak. Must not have put enough sealant on there. I think my oil's probably done draining. Put the plug back in the old drill. Here, dripping. Yeah, there's a little bit of oil still coming out. We'll just let that be. That's probably good on the oil. Put the plug back in. Plug her back up. Start putting some oil back in her. Wipe this bad boy out. Make sure we can get some dirt in there. One quart at a time. I don't know if you guys know this, but some old guy taught me a long time ago, if you pour with it like this, that's how they're designed to be poured, and they don't glug as much. You can pour the oil faster. I don't know if you guys knew that. Instead of pouring them like this, it's the wrong way to pour the oil. That's what some old mechanics told me. We'll put 5 quarts in there and give her a second, and then we're going to check her. See how the level is. Problem is when you get old cars like this, you don't even really know what you have. You got to do a lot of research to figure out what you have. I know it's a 327, but that's about all I know. I know it's out of a 60s truck. And I was told it was freshened up. They didn't really know exactly what it was, so it could be a little tired. If I was going to guess, it looks to me like they took an old block, cleaned it up, put some new heads on it, and then called it good. What it looks like to me when I look at the motor. There's no paint on the seals or nothing, but so that makes me think they took the heads off and cleaned it up and then put it back together is all it is. which, you know, it's not a big deal. I mean, she's been running fine for the, we had this thing now 3 years, 4 years. I think we bought it before COVID. So it hasn't been, you know, we put 10,000 miles or something on it since we bought it. Motor seems to be working fine. She just leaks a little oil. I already replaced the valve cover gaskets with some Felpros, and done quite a bit of work trying to keep that oil in there, but these old small blocks, they just, when they're a little wore out, you know, and I'm not a professional mechanic, I'm a carpenter. That's how I built the barn, you know. There's 5 quarts. We'll give that a second and we'll check it, see where we're at. Yeah, there's no tag on the engine. There is some stamps on the heads and there's some stamps on the motor where I could tell where it was from. Like, you know, the heads are from I believe the heads are from a truck and the block is from a car, like an Impala or something. There's, you know, several models it could have been from. But you don't really know what's been done to them until you. Oh yeah, that looks. Always pull it out, slide it back in after you clean it off. At least that's what I do. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We're gonna leave it right there. I think she's full. Got a couple of bad spark plug wires here too. I think that one's got a crack in it. I think this other one back here does too. I'm gonna have to get a new set of plug wires. When I first put this together, I had this thing here that kind of helped keep the wires up, but it was not working that well, and so some of the wires kind of sat on the exhaust, and you know, that's the way these things go sometimes. Learn from your mistakes. I am gonna pull this off and get this out of here, that's for sure. Let's see here, what size is that? That's small, that's what that is. See if we can get that off of there. Maybe. 7/16. There we go. I see about working on these older cars too is most of the fasteners are standard as opposed to metric. Even my new Chevy, or my newer, oh baby, that was not good. Damn it. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, yeah. Clean that off a little bit. Put it back on there. You know, it's a great place to be living. Wake up on a Saturday morning, hang out, have coffee, spend some time with the family, come out to the barn, work on the old 56. All the things going on in the world, it's a good day to be here. Let's see here. So we're good on oil. Damn it, I gotta get the plug I wonder how the other ones look. The yellow plug wires, huh? Let's check them out. These ones all seem to be in good shape. Yeah, those all look good. I was told that you could, if you have a leak right here in the China wall, that you can sometimes hook a shock vac to your intake and then put a little RTV on there and help kind of seal that up. I might try that this winter. See how that goes. Well, I don't see, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do the freaking oil. Like an idiot. Got all excited about the oil. Forgot about the filter. This is not hard. Let's see if we can't get you guys so you can see me under there. I got a little, where's my little tripod? Here it is. Yeah, I don't know if that shop vac will work or not. We'll have to see. It's worth a try. I got the RTV. Just need to try and get a little bit of time. Let's see here. There we go. There. Filter full of oil. Let's see if I can. Oh, the filter's on this side. Oh, where's the filter? Oh, there it is. Here we go. There we go, baby. Oh, nothing like a bunch of oil all over. Oh. Boy, I made a mess there. That sucked. Clean that up. Made a freaking mess everywhere. Yeah, why? That sucks. Just spewed that stuff everywhere. Oh, way to go, Dustin. Down the exhaust. Yeah, way to go, Dustin. Yep. I Well, it'll smoke for a minute and then it'll stop. It'll be fine. So this particular car, it actually has a poly sniper system on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's an O2 sensor right there. Just to the side, I got her full oil. Got the, boy, I'm just leaking oil everywhere. I got freaking oil over this thing too. Oh man. Way to go, Dustin. Way to go. So, yeah.
I went to go grab or clean up the dishwasher.
Went to go grab what?
When I was cleaning up the dishwasher,
Yeah.
there was water in the bottom.
Of the dishwasher?
Yeah, like a lot.
Oh, wonder what's going on there.
I don't know. So I'm running like a rinse cycle
Okay.
and hoping that maybe, I mean, when it, last night it said clean, so I was cleaning it up.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, do you want me to move this so it doesn't drop the receipt?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Or you bumped it and got it?
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, I guess.
Then, yeah, she's not feeling good. So I had her go lay down.
I guess we'll see what happens.
It might not be, but it might not. He did not look very good.
If he doesn't get better.
You didn't sound very good either.
No.
So it goes.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I don't know. So I told him, I said, sometimes when you rest, you feel better.
Okay.
I don't see the tractor.
Oh, okay. Put it away. We do.
Grab it.
All right.
Are the keys in the tractor out of them?
Yeah. Keys are in the tractor.
They're having another yard sale.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, oof. Well, I forgot to open the door first.
Do you think a 5 amp 4.5 inch grinder with a cutoff wheel can cut off pressed in 13 millimeter head bolt? Anyone? 5 amp 4.5 inch grinder. Yeah, probably. Well, see if we can start her up. good. Looks like she's leaking all the oil.
What?
Looks like she's leaking oil like this. Guys, just cars do that. See all the black soot there? Does your guys' cars do that when you start up? Not sure what causes that. Oh. Well, it's been fun with you guys this morning. We'll take her out for a little cruise. Maybe I'll do another live there while I'm out cruising around. Might head up to a car show up there in Bonnie Lake. Anyone around here in Bonnie Lake area, Thunder Y'all, pretty good show up there. I'll talk to you guys later.